This is Aisha Scott, and this is my individual analysis assignment, and I did my assignment on the South University Bachelor of Science in Nursing program, the generic track that I work in. Before I could create a scorecard, I had to do some research and find out what a scorecard actually is. And a scorecard is a business framework used for tracking and managing an organization's strategy. The balanced scorecard framework is based on the balance between leading and lagging indicators, which can respectively be thought of as the drivers and outcomes of a company's goals. When used in the balanced scorecard framework, these key indicators tell whether or not a company is accomplishing their goals and whether the company is on the right track to accomplish future goals. So with using a balanced scorecard, a company has the ability to describe their strategy, measure their strategy, and track the actions they are taking to improve upon their company's results. So like I said, I am using the South University's BS in Nursing program. Before I go into the scorecard, I just wanted to give a little bit of background information on the program, starting with the mission statement. And the mission statement of the South University College of Nursing and Public Health Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree. This program seeks to prepare competent, caring professional nurses to meet the ever-changing healthcare needs of individuals, families, and communities. The purpose of the BS in Nursing program, congruent with the mission of South University, the Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree program offers a program of study designed to prepare graduates to seek entry-level employment in the profession of nursing. The nursing profession is in a continuous state of evolution and growth with a projected need for an increased number of professional nurses to meet the healthcare needs of our local and global community. Moving on to the philosophy of the SU nursing program. The philosophy states, nursing is a dynamic profession based upon the arts and sciences that works collaboratively with the person and the community to achieve holistic healthcare goals. Nursing blends scientific and technical skills with the humanistic art of caring to provide person and community-centered care. The nurse models professionalism and caring by using effective communication and critical thinking in an ongoing effort to promote health and well-being in a comprehensive, holistic manner. The goals of the program. One is South University nursing graduates will achieve a passing rate on the National Council Licensure Examination Registered Nurse equal to or above the national average. Number two, 90% of South University graduate respondents will be employed as registered nurses or enrolled in graduate study within 1 year after graduation. And the third program goal is at least 80% of South University nursing graduates' employer respondents will be satisfied with graduates' performance 1 year post-graduation. These are the program objectives. I'm not going to read all of these, but basically students graduating from the BS in Nursing program will have demonstrated their acquisition of competencies and proficiencies related to the following. So definitely the ones I want to highlight: critical thinking skills. Critical thinking is key to nursing. Effective communication, providing holistic care, and modeling professional behavior and professionalism, and definitely being advocates for the patients that the nurses take care of. All of these I got from the Student Nursing Handbook that South puts out annually. So why do we want to apply the business scorecard to education? Because we know education, just like healthcare, is a business. So unlike good old times, universities today face growing expectations and must provide increased accountability for the outcomes they produce. And our main outcome are our students. Central administration. Academic Scorecard makes it easier for universities to accomplish strategic goals through assigning metrics to every academic unit. It is very important for decentralized institutions to see that unit is increasing or declining. Using a scorecard offers a format within which to establish common measures across academic units that have shared characteristics. And last, the simplicity of the system enables to explain budget decisions by showing relationships to academic scorecard indicators. Now, this just goes over the main stakeholders in the university. These include prospective students, current students, families, alumni, employers, colleagues at other institutions, governing boards of the institution, definitely the local community. We're producing nurses to hopefully fill the gaps in nurses here in the Pinellas and Hillsborough community. Friends, donors, legislators, the general public, and last but not least, the faculty and the staff of the university. This next slide shows a higher education dashboard indicators, looking at all of the things that make up a good academic and a successful academic program. You have your teaching and learning. These are the programs, the courses that the school offers, the student outcomes. We have workplace satisfaction, the satisfaction of the faculty and the staff. We know that if our faculty and staff are happy, they usually produce better outcomes. So our students are going to be more well-rounded, ready to go out into the community and work. Definitely service and outreach. Do we reach out to the alumni, to prospective students? Do we have a relationship with the hospitals and other agencies that are in need of hiring nurses? Scholarship and research. Are we enabling our students to become researchers and have a love and enjoyment for learning new nursing knowledge? Last but not least, definitely the financial impact, because we know in order to run a successful school, you have to be making a profit. Even though we are a non-for-profit institution, even non-profit institutions have to make profit in order to stay in business. So this is the scorecard that I came up with for the generic BS program at South University. So the 4 domains I looked at were the stakeholders, internal processes, learning, and the financial aspect. So for each, I gave objectives, measures, targets, and initiatives. So my stakeholders, the ones I focused on, my student satisfaction with the program, faculty satisfaction with the employer, and then overall employers who hire the students that South University graduates. So my initiatives, something that I think as an institution we can do to serve our students better, is to create an alumni nursing association. We have really no way of keeping track with students that have graduated, except for some of the students that you develop a bond with, and they typically, every now and again will contact you and let you know what they're doing, where they're working. But I think we need something a little bit more centralized where we can have students who can talk to each other. We can have our students that are in the program reach out to students who've graduated and, just give them some encouraging words. It can be a source of networking. We know some of our students have management positions, and maybe they want to hire students who went to the same university that they attended. For Faculty satisfaction. I think what we really need is an annual nursing faculty retreat where we can get away, take some time, refresh, renew, and have educational offerings to kind of teach us the new and upcoming trends in nursing education, the new and upcoming standards that NCLEX is going to be testing our students on to keep us abreast of the new knowledge that is coming with nursing education. And then for the stakeholders, my initiative is to partner with the community Bay Area hospitals, other agencies, to see what we as an institution can do to produce nurses that they would want to hire. We do have meetings where we get with the educators from the different facilities, and they kind of give us, an idea of what they're seeing with our students that are coming to apply for jobs and things that they think we should include in our curriculum to make our nursing students more well-rounded. For the internal process, my objective processes are focused on quality and producing well-rounded future nursing. And measures to do this employ high-quality nursing faculty and admit high-quality, well-rounded students. My target, 75% of the faculty will hold terminal degrees. And for my students, admit students based on factors other than GPA alone. We know that students who have 4.0s or 3.9s, just because they have high GPAs, don't necessarily equate to a successful or a good nursing student. So for my initiatives to attract those high quality faculty members, offer job incentives to attract them, and then revamp our admissions criteria for our baccalaureate program. And instead of just basing it on their overall GPA and their overall science GPAs, we should give points or, percentages to people who have medical background, who worked in hospitals, something that makes our students not just book smart, but all around smart in other areas than just grades. Then for learning, my objective is to enhance and maintain a stimulating and healthy learning environment. So some measures: offer tutoring for all nursing courses, and then offer different teaching modalities. The faculty can get away from just lecturing and reading PowerPoints to making a class more interactive, using more case studies, doing different things to get students more engaged in the classroom. So my target, 100% of all nursing courses will offer weekly tutoring sessions, and then the faculty will incorporate different lecturing and teaching modalities other than straight lecture and PowerPoints. My initiative is to start a faculty and peer-led tutoring model, not just have the faculty tutoring, but have peers who've taken the class before. My senior nursing students can mentor and tutor the under-level students. And then for the instructors, implement teaching style workshops for faculty. So have, experts come in and give demonstrations on how to incorporate other modalities other than lecturing and the use of PowerPoints. My financial demonstrate accountability and financial soundness. We know that education is a business, although I would like to have every supply I need, any type of supply that I see in a hospital, have it, the bed, the computer system. If I could have a mini hospital built into our nursing lab to make lab more realistic, I would, but financially, I know that's impossible. So my measure for the financial is to decrease student attrition rate, because we know that we lose money when we lose students who did not meet the criteria to progress on to the next term. So one of my targets will to decrease the attrition rate to less than 10% for each cohort. Right now, we're taking in 40 to 50 students per cohort. So if by the start of the term 1 to the end of term 7, if we could have an attrition rate for each cohort less than 10%, so over the year and a half program, we only lose 5 to 6 students, that would be amazing. I know we lose a lot more, but hopefully if we could ever get into revamping the admission criteria, we can get more well-rounded, higher quality students that would help in decreasing the attrition rate. So my initiative is to incorporate a university-wide student open door policy so that students have support from all departments, not just from the nursing department, but all of the departments, financial aid, student services, because I have students who have such tragic life stories. And as an instructor, I don't know the different resources that students can use. I don't know how financial aid works. I don't know that aspect. So if I could send the students to these different people that could help them with their life stresses, and then my focus is on the educational realm, I think it would really help our students out. So that's kind of my scorecard for the program that I work in. I really think we have an awesome nursing program. Yes, there are things we can do better. There's things that we're doing good that we can continue to do well on. But I know that no nursing program is flawless, so I know we have our shortcomings. But I really think we do a good job with the resources that we have. This is my reference page for this presentation. Again, I thank you for your time and attention. Bye.